Hello and welcome back. It is the end of day 9 and things are pretty good. Today, well, I suppose I should start with yesterday. So yesterday, the chili that I was cooking during the vlog, that turned out really good, actually. Basically, I cooked enough for me and my wife and my son. However, my wife tried a little taste of it and said, no, that's way too spicy, even though there was only 2 chili peppers in it. So, yeah, interesting. But it was pretty good. So all of that ended up coming to me. I used what little Tupperware we have to store it all. So lunchtime yesterday, I just had the sweet corn and my cup of tea. That was quite nice. Standard issue British tea. It's pretty good. Yesterday evening, I enjoyed the chili. So we've got these giant ramen bowl things. There's not one clean, unfortunately, but they can hold quite a lot. So I chopped up half of a romaine lettuce and a whole bunch of other bits and bobs, a couple of radishes, that sort of thing, and threw it all together, mixed it all up in the bowl, pushed it to one side, and then put brown rice, or what I hope is whole brown rice. Anyway, it's called natural rice in German. I have no idea whether or not that's the proper thing, or you know, I'm hoping so. And then dobbed a bunch of the chili on top. Ate that. It was absolutely amazing, especially after a full week of potato. I was very pleased that I managed to cook something without any oil, because every single thing that I've made prior to this has had oil or meat products or you know, of some kind. Ages ago we used to use coconut oil. I mean, we still use it these days, but yeah, even then. So I was quite impressed with myself, quite pleased that it turned out as good as it did. So I ate that yesterday. Today at lunchtime, I had a full salad with a splash of apple cider vinegar. I've never had apple cider vinegar on anything before. I've never used it before. It always seemed a little bit like, why would you use that instead of just vinegar? But no, that was pretty good. So just a basic salad today. The other half of the romaine lettuce, a bunch of radishes and extra peppers and some celery and all sorts of things. Big handful of spinach. Tiny little splash of apple cider vinegar over the top of it. That was pretty good as well. Yeah, it was really tasty. And then evening meal, rice, last of the chili. And I took that along to board games night, because today was board games evening. The Brettspielabend. So went along, spoke with people. They were actually really supportive, even though I'd stopped after the 1 week of the potato diet. So that was nice. Didn't win any board games. That's usually how it goes for me, unfortunately. But you know, it's having fun. Spending some time with friends, that sort of thing, is definitely the more important part. So yeah, it was good. Came home, a little bit peckish. Had a stick of celery. All good. Yeah, things have been going really well with this. I think tomorrow I'm going to have to cook something else, and I also need to plan out exactly what I'm going to be doing for meals in the future, for this weekend, that sort of thing. I think what I'm probably going to be doing, because I've got a nice broad range of stuff, basically. So I think what the plan is going to be for tomorrow is go through the recipes that I know and the ones that I've sort of picked up here and there from different sources, and put those together and see what I need to make those different things, and then sort of go from there. Definitely buy more Tupperware, because having things chopped up is pretty useful, especially when I'm throwing something together. It's just pour out a little bit of this, pour out a little bit of that. It's done. My wife also tonight said, "Oh yeah, having things where they're just chopped up is awesome." So she's gonna get in on the action as well. So after we've bought things, I think the plan is I'll just get something to tide me over tomorrow, because I've still got plenty of rice and stuff. So I can wing it a bit. On Saturday, what we'll do is we'll go to the shops and we'll buy some Tupperware. We'll have a plan of what vegetables to buy and that sort of thing. Buy those, come back, and then we're going to have a family chopping evening. Just me and my wife in the kitchen, chop vegetables, probably put the boy in his high chair, and give him an apple or a banana or something, maybe some raspberries, he likes those. Get everything sorted, get it all in the fridge, make sure everything's tidy and organised and stuff, and hopefully we'll just be able to start throwing stuff together, and that'll save a lot of time, that'll save a lot of effort. We can kind of figure out whether or not we need to bring Rowan's dinner time forward, because he's been having a bit of a hard time with eating at the time when we usually eat recently. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So I think if we bring it forward by about an hour, that should be good for him. Which, like, the main thing that stops me from doing that already is the fact that, trying to cook and corral a boy and a cat, and, trying to corral a toddler in any case is difficult. Trying to corral a cat that wants to be in everything and step on the hot plate is also difficult, and the two of them together while you're trying to cook stuff is just it's nigh on impossible, but I'm sure we can manage it. So yeah, I think that's the current goal anyway. That's what we're going to be doing, and yeah, hopefully after this weekend everything's good. I think the current plan, pull that down a little bit there we go. I think what I'm probably going to do is I don't really want to get it to a point where I can't eat meat anymore. Just because meat for me is it's nice. I like meat. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'll figure out some way of adding the tiniest little bit of meat into my diet once every 2 weeks or something. Even if it's just like a tiny little slice of a cooked chicken breast or something. Just so that, my gut biome doesn't forget how to eat meat. Because at some point I am gonna eat meat again. Obviously not much. I'm gonna do the pendulette style thing where it's only once every 2 weeks or less. If it's once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a month, something like that, that's fine. Things should be okay for that. I don't want to get to a point that quite a lot of vegans and vegetarians get to, which is they eat meat after years of not eating meat, and they get crippled with stomach pains and that sort of thing because they just can't digest it anymore. A thing that my family is definitely going to want to do is go out and eat meat at a restaurant, and oh my god, steak every once in a while. So long as it's an occasional, very very occasional treat, you know, get a little bit of B12 from natural sources once a month. I'm not a big supplement taker. I never have been. So all good, all sorted. I think that is going to be it for me. I will come back tomorrow. You will notice, I hope you'll notice that the sound quality is a bit better, and that's because that arrived, the lapel mic. So hopefully that's going to be a lot better. Hopefully it isn't just picking up all the sounds of me moving around while I'm talking to you. And yeah, good times. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.